In this second JavaScript tutorial, we're going to look at the topic of variables and how to create them in JavaScript. In JavaScript, there is a statement, a keyword called var, which you declare a variable and you give it a name. So let's just give this one a name, and I'm going to put something into this variable. Something very simple. Hello world again. And just to recap to you, a variable, if you're not sure what they are, is a way of allowing a computer to remember something. It's a bit like writing something down on a notepad. But in this case, the computer remembers something and puts it into its memory in RAM. So in this case, we've given it a label, and we can refer to that part of RAM using the label, my message. And in that part of RAM, after this statement is executed, it will have hello world. They're called variables because we could go and change it. I could change this to whatever I wanted here, and what's in that part of RAM called my message will be changed. Well, let's just look at a simple example. So we've got a message, and what we did in our first tutorial was just write something to the screen. My spelling hasn't improved, as you can see. What I'm going to do is, instead of writing a message or typing out the message, I'm just going to type in the variable itself. So what should appear on screen is not the name of the variable, because that's just a location in the computer's memory. What we should get is what's in that part of memory, the words hello world. So let's save it again, and I'm going to just run it in Chrome, and we get the message hello world. So that part of memory is actually displayed. Variables can also have JavaScript will allow any type of variable that you get in most other languages. For example, numbers. So all I need to do is just define the number I want stored in there. So let's put my age, 21. Do I hear doubters? Okay, I'll be honest, 21.5. So you can see from that the variables, the numeric variables in JavaScript can be integers, or they can be reals, numbers with decimals. And I can just, once again, access and display that on the screen. In fact, let's try another statement. Instead of document.write, which writes to the web page, I'm going to use a confirm pop-up. So another JavaScript statement. And this time I'm going to put a little bit of text, which I always put in quotes. Since it's confirm, your age is space. Let's just put that. And then I need to add the variable. So what's going to happen is it's going to display the text. This is called a literal or string literal. And then it's going to go off to the memory and find out what value has been put into age at the time the program's run, which should be 21.5. So we save it again. I've just realized I've been very lazy. I haven't put my semicolons. So let's put those in on my statements. Save it and run. And you can see it says your age is 21.5. It's found from memory the value that was in that variable. Variables, the names, the labels you give them are case sensitive. So if I use a capital A, well, it's spelled badly, age, whereas expecting lowercase a here, let's see what happens. Nothing, because it can't find that particular variable. So what it's doing is it's an error. JavaScript can't find the variable, so it doesn't know what to do. If I did change this to A, and then the variable name is the same as the name I'm actually giving here, so fingers crossed this should now work. There you go. So JavaScript variables, you just use the var statement, give it a unique name, a unique label. They are case sensitive, so if you refer to when you refer to it, give it exactly the same name as you what's called declared the variable. Okay, well, why don't you try that one? You can try it with the confirm, create messages with text and strings, or you can use the document.write statement. Just have some practice on that. Okay.